Okay, so obviously we saw a sharp move lower. I've adjusted the count accordingly to sort of the most probable thing that we could be looking at here. Yes, I'm still long. My stop is at the lows, 0.66283, because that's the beginning of the whole move. So unless there's confirmation of the break of 69 cents, your stop should be at the lows. If you're game enough to actually trade this, it's not for the faint-hearted. So to eat my words up at the highs, I did find a way to label these as zigzags that don't violate any rules. And and that's fair enough, because to be honest with you, it was starting to get ridiculous, the subdivisions, if they were to be correct. It was getting ridiculous, I know. So fair enough. It doesn't really make much of a difference. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did adjust the count slightly. Instead of being A, B, C, D, E. Now this zigzag will be counted as wave 5, simply because there's a potential for an A, B, C here, D, and then E. So it doesn't seem out of the question if I'm to look at this as an A wave here, because that's the only way that this could be a B, C, D, and an E. So that means that this move that we just saw down could be the final move in wave 2, which is much more simpler setup. Now we don't have 1s and 2s everywhere. We just have 1 and 2. Okay. So the Fibonacci is measured back from the highs of wave 5, and we hit 0.618. Okay, so just in case you were getting in at the highs, I gave you like a line in the sand, because I know people, I don't know who's listening to my videos. People might have gone in around here or here, like I give you lines in the sand there. So in case something like this does happen, you don't get wiped out, depending on how you trade. And if you even bother to listen, like, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't recommend listening to me. I'm just some guy on the internet, right? But, just so you can follow along, I like to put my ideas out there. And we could see a bounce now. Okay, if this is complete, we could see the bounce that we have been looking for. And we need to see it in a sharp way, right? In a sharp manner for a wave 3, right? No more of this subdivision crap, right? That was getting very ridiculous. But let's just go back a second to the 1 hour chart. So I did specifically say that, wave 1 started here, wave 1 of the larger wave 3 incoming that we expect. We had A, B, C, D, E. Now those are pretty clear. Now, if that's true, then what we just saw now is another E wave. Okay, these are both E waves here in the white line. And one of the reasons why I'm so adamant about this trade is because, like, E waves are 5-wave moves. And if this was a wave 2 for some reason, I don't see it being one, because I just don't see the waves, then we'd need to see 5 waves down, which really we don't have room for if that's the start of wave 1 at the red line down here, right, at 0.63904. So therefore, like, you'd get a zigzag out of it. You really wouldn't get anything like a 5-wave move that makes sense, right? It doesn't even appear like it could be possible. And even if something did fall down that was 5-wave moves, well, it definitely would invalidate the whole idea that this was the beginning of wave 3 anyway, right? So just using some deductive reasoning, I would want to be stopped out if it kept going. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that kept going down lower, please stop me out, because I'm wrong. Right? That's what your line in the sand means. It means you're wrong. So until that happens, there's no reason for me to think that this is not going to work out. If anything, it just means I have to fix up my wave count at the small degree in this choppy mess that we have here, which is okay. I can do that. I've been doing that for a while now, and I'll continue to do it. So in a nutshell, that's the recount. That's the view. No more 1-2 subdivisions, please. We shouldn't have to see that anyway. From here, we should just see a clean break of 69 cents without going below 0.66283. In a nutshell, that's what it is. If we don't see that from this point on, well, if it goes below that line, then I'll have to just think about it again really hard. But I don't have to think about anything really hard right now. I just need to see a break of 69 cents. Thank you.